Good spot there from Mary on the speed up to Callie's forehand. Caught her just a little bit late, so she wasn't able to really get on top of that forehand. Great counter there from Callie Smith. If any of you at home are unfamiliar with the players on court, we have Maggie Brascia serving in the black leggings, partnered up with her sister Mary Brascia in the white skirt. On the other side of the court, we have Paris Todd, who is on the right side with the blue sneakers, and Callie Smith on the left. A little bit of confusion there in the middle. Good start for the Brascia sisters.
Yes, they definitely are off to a good start. Let's see if they can... Oh, and they score another one. 4-0 lead very early in the game.
And there's that power from Callie Smith. No shortage of muscle on that girl. She has got some traps, some shoulders. Very impressive. Good point there from all four ladies. Definitely seems like the Brascia sisters are kind of targeting that middle ball, trying to kind of find Callie's right side. Ooh, overhead goes a little bit long by Mary.
2-4-1.
Great volley there from Maggie.
2-4-2.
Good run there by Paris Todd and Callie Smith, shortening the deficit to just one.
4-3-1.
Love that lob from Mary to get them off the kitchen line. An unfortunate end to that point from Maggie. Past few points, Maggie has looked a little bit unsettled. I'd like to see her be a little bit more patient, a little bit more strategic with her speed ups. And the 4-point lead is now cut to nothing.
Yeah, we have a tight game here.
Good hands by all 4 ladies there. I would have liked to see a timeout at 4-4 and now 5-4 by the Brascia sisters. I think the 5-point run, you really want to try to stop the momentum of the other team. And
yeah, and I think Maggie kind of wanted to, but then Mary was like, let's play another one.
Oh.
And they get that one.
Wow, Callie Smith came in hot on that point. She came in full
She did.
full force. So great hands by the Brascia sisters to work their way back into that point.
I would say unfortunate bounce there, and causes Mary to pop it up a little bit, and then just an easy put away. Great hands from Maggie there. She was able to get away from that ball and then hits a backhand kind of counter, cross court or inside out. Interesting choice from Mary to speed that up or drive that ball when she was so close in the court, inside the court.
Yeah, I definitely like to see Mary and Maggie be a little bit more strategic with their speed ups. I think they play best when they're at the kitchen line. Their strengths are their consistency there, so I think they've got to get in and work the point a little bit more before going for that speed up.
Definitely, especially against players like Paris and Callie that have good hands and power. I like that aggression from Paris. She just couldn't execute that last shot, but I think that was a great point.
Yeah, you could see the expression from Mary Brascia. She knows she got away with one there. Good exchange there. Brings it within 1.
5-6-1.
A little bit late of a reaction there from Callie Smith.
We're tied up at 6-all.
6-1.
I'm not sure if I agree with the decision of a lob, but it definitely disrupted the point a little bit and caught Paris off guard.
Yeah, she hit it to a good target, so Paris was unable to find her forehand there, had to go for that high, awkward backhand.
A little bit of miscommunication, but they actually both played that ball, so...
Yeah, that makes me nervous. Both those ladies are swinging hard in the middle there, so got to communicate a little bit better over there.
Great finish from the Brascia sisters there. Nice exchange.
Yeah, great hands by the Brascias. I do think that they are a little bit lacking in power compared.
Maggie Brascia serving at 8-6-2.
Great counter there from Paris. She keeps that swing really compact on her backhand side, and she's able to get that ball right behind Maggie. Contrary to what the scoreboard on your screen is telling you, this is the women's doubles quarterfinal, not the men's. Although I would love to see some of the men pull off these purple skirts. I do think some of them could do it.
I'm gonna plead the fifth here.
Boo. We have seen Sam Querrey in some women's clothing. He loves to poke fun at Jeannie Bouchard.
Yeah,
Check out his Instagram for that good content. Oh, and we have snowmen on the board. You just can't miss your opportunities to say that. Classic Dave Fleming phrase right there.
8-8-0.
Yeah, I think the fast-paced points are going to go in the favor of Smith and Todd. I just think both of those players have more power than the Brascia sisters. I think all four players on this court have amazingly fast hands, but I think that Todd and Smith just have a little bit more power.
Yeah, I would say in those points they definitely have a little bit more edge. Paris's drop goes a little wide there. Opportunities for Mary and Maggie to score some more points here. Oh, Paris just misses that one. She does not miss that one a lot, I gotta tell you.
She barely missed it. All tied up at nines here.
Great job from Callie Smith there. Able to get that ball low, almost into the kitchen there.
9-9-2.
Great spot by Maggie Brascia there to kind of handcuff Paris Todd right into her body and gives them a game point.
10-9-2.
Oh,
And a missed third from Maggie.
you hate to do that on game point, but we have all been there.
9-10-1.
Great touch from Maggie Brascia there.
I feel like you can still see a little bit of confusion on the baseline there between Paris and Callie on who's going to take that middle ball. So I would like to see just an over communication on that middle.
I agree. Fairly new partnership. You want to definitely over communicate that middle. Wow.
Oh, great digs.
Great defense from Callie Smith there.
And we have got another game point here for the Brascia sisters.
Oh, and they get it done. Not necessarily how you want to win a game, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Alrighty,
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Yeah, don't hit me, I'ma fall like face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like face it. Shut it down, you know I'm the one doing face it. None of y'all can stop me saying what we like. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it.
Small deficit. They had a lead, let go of the lead, but were able to hang on enough to take that first game 11-9. But again, I would not be surprised if Callie Smith and Paris Todd take the second game. Again, another look at the Duper head-to-head. Duper predicts Smith and Todd will come out on top of this one with a 70% chance probability in their favor according to their combined Duper scores, or average Duper scores, I should say.
0-1-1.
Oof, and that one's going to skid off the tape and go a little bit long.
1-1-1.
By a little bit, I mean like 3 feet. Oh.
1-1-2.
Great point from all four ladies. What a lob midpoint from Mary Brascia to kind of dig her team out of a little bit of a hole there. But props to Callie Smith and Paris Todd for staying aggressive and really staying into that point.
2-1-2.
Oh, wow. Great reach from Mary Brascia there.
Callie Smith and Paris Todd are playing straight up, meaning that they are switching sides every point and not stacking like most teams will do. But I almost prefer in this matchup to have Paris on the left, which I wouldn't normally say because I know Paris is more comfortable on the right. But I just feel like when Callie has been on the left in these points, they've really been targeting her and they've really been able to create some offense off of her higher dinks. Great drive by Maggie there. And again, Callie Smith leaves one up a little bit too high.
Yeah, same thing. Mary was able to reach in. Great job from Callie Smith there. We can hear a loud command there. They definitely need to get a little bit fired up.
2, 3, 1.
Oh, Paris was called for a foot fault there. I do like the aggression.
2, 3, 2.
Great job from Paris covering that middle and then quickly switching to her forehand side. And what we talked about, they are sticking to it. Let's see with Paris on the left there. Oh.
A little too aggressive there from Maggie Brascia. And they're going to keep Paris on the left, so that's interesting. So now we see them stacking. I think, in my opinion, is smart. Just got to get into that kitchen first.
Yes, I don't believe they're going to switch here.
Callie did signal the switch with the open hand, so I actually do think that they are going to switch, yeah. Oh, just kidding. I swear I saw an open hand, but I clearly am incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just not a good... Cat fight. We love a cat fight. I don't think that that cross-court pole is going to be a smart spot for Callie there.
Definitely not. Maggie's sitting heavy, heavy forehand there. She's ready for that shot.
Definitely. I think if Callie's going to be on that left side, she has to keep the ball in front of her. I think even when Mary has had the ability to be offensive, Callie or Paris have been on that speed up.
Agreed.
But I can't say the same for when she pulls cross court to Maggie. Oh! I'm sure Paris wants that one back. She was definitely on it.
She does.
And we're going to get a timeout here as Maggie and Mary Brascia take a 2-point lead.
6-4-2.
Pretty obvious where that one was going. Mary was able to sit hard on that forehand and get a really good counter.
And we got a switch here. Putting Paris on the left side. You know, one thing I noticed that the Brascia sisters are doing very well, they do switch their targets a lot. They sometimes target, you know, your forehand, backhand, and then in the same point, they actually switch the target. So it's really hard to predict where they're gonna go.
I didn't really love the initial pull by Paris. I just felt like it was a bit forced.
I think they're at the point where they're just trying to create something that maybe it's not even there yet. They definitely feel the pressure from the Brascia sisters. And
We're going to get another timeout as the Brascia sisters.
They force something that's potentially not there, so let's just see if they can hold on.
All right, and they get the stop they need, but they've got to string together quite a few points here if they want to relieve some scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, let's see if they can do that.
Oh, a much better point though, and you can see right out at the timeout that I would say 80% of the balls that Paris and Callie are hitting are going either middle or to the side of Mary Brascia. So I do think that is a smart play.
Great hands from Maggie. A little bit too much there.
Yeah, I just feel like Callie just hasn't been much of a threat over there on that left-hand side, and it's not really putting much pressure on the Brascia sisters right now. So we see our second match point here. Oh, we're gonna see a third. Let's see if the sisters can close it out.
Oh, wow. She gets that one.
Well, it's interesting to me that when Callie has been on the right, she has threatened that Ernie, but now that she's on the left, and it would actually be her forehand, she hasn't been jumping, you know, and I would like to see her put a little bit more pressure there so that Mary knows she can't go down the line.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Gotta get something here.
That's just way too high and an easy put away for Maggie. All right.
Match point number 4 for the sisters.
Great spot from Callie Smith there. Another match point. Defended.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
No way. Oh. And that's going to do it. Take 6 match points there, but the Brascia sisters close it out. So